Hello, people. How are you? Uh, had a call yesterday or a day before yesterday that my dad's in the hospital. Yeah, he had surgery on his back, you know, and it's funny. The hospitals, if he didn't do his physical, he wouldn't caught what he had, some kind of infection inside his back or something. So they got that fixed. For past couple of weeks, my dad's been recovering from that surgery. You know, that's when my brothers came over, and then Saturday or Friday or something, Friday or Saturday, my dad blacked out, almost blacked out twice. You know, because he has the infection. I think it's the same stuff that they took the same stuff they took out of my dad, but they didn't catch all the stuff. They didn't do a thorough physical with my dad. This is the hospitals. They don't. They It's like they only get paid. Me and my mom were talking about this. Me and mom were talking about this, that the hospitals only get paid to look at a certain thing, at a certain people. They don't do a really good thorough physical. You know, it's like, yeah, they get paid for certain parts of your body. The hospitals are getting paid for a certain part of their body, and what I think one thing they kind of overlooked, the infection that my dad had, because yeah he what was weird about it is that my dad, he blacked out twice. He blacked out twice, and then all of a sudden he lost his memory. You know, and he didn't know what happened to him when he lost his memory. But it's like, yeah, it's like if my, it's funny. My nephew, he kind of like caught my dad just in time and took him into the hospital, and they said he had a lot of infections, a lot of infections in his back. You know, so he's recovering. For what I know, he's recovering. My mom's there with him, so that's what's going on. So it's kind of quiet today. I took a ride on my motorcycle. I got my dad a get well card and happy Father's Day card. Since he's still with this world, so I have no, me and my dad don't get along. I mean, my dad and me have our differences. My dad and me have our differences, but I don't bring up any subjects like I do on this YouTube live. I don't usually talk about this to my dad, but what I do on here, because me and him are completely opposites of each other. You know, my mom, I get along with my mom more than I get along with my dad. Yeah, I get along with because my mom is the whole world to me. I'm gonna tell you, hello, my mom is my whole world to me. Yeah, seeing her go would kind of like bring me down low. You know, yeah, my mom. It's funny. My mom supported me. But my dad went out in the field. My dad's in the military. My dad was an infantryman. What's funny? I like being alone. There, I don't know why you guys. I don't understand you guys sometimes. Loneliness is funny about being alone is I have more freedom being alone, you know? It's like I don't have to worry about anybody around me. I don't have to worry about having friends. It's like I have a friend, but he's not from here. He's up in Michigan, you know? I talk to him occasionally. But yeah, do you think I'm alone? I do have friends. I just don't like to tell you guys about everything. I don't tell you everything about my life. Yeah. You guys are so fucking paranoid. I'm sorry to say that. You guys are so fucking paranoid about, loneliness. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. It's funny, loneliness is funny. I don't have no problems. I don't, having friends, sometimes you can have problems. I'm sorry to say that, but having a friend has always come with a baggage. When you have a friend, they always have a baggage that comes with it. Don't you notice that? It's like I'm sick of people who have baggage. They always have problems. That's the reason why I like being alone. Because every friend I have has baggage that comes with them. And sometimes I can't tolerate that shit. Yeah. It's funny. I love being alone. I love being alone. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I love being alone. I love the silence. Because my job, I travel, I see people. My job, I travel, I see people, I watch people every fucking day, and it gets fucking tired as shit seeing it. That's one thing you got to understand being a truck driver. I do see people. I'm not completely alone, to be honest. My job, I'm not completely alone. I have to deal with customers, I have to deal with the people. It gets tiring. It gets fucking stressful. So, yeah, I drive a truck, I'm alone, but it's like I deal with people all the time, you know? And the weekends is the only time I have is when I can relax. Now I can't relax because my dad's in the hospital. Now I can't relax because my dad's in a fucking hospital that has a fucking infection. I don't know. It's like he passed out like twice. So yeah, I'm worried about him. You know, which is weird. Me and my dad don't get along, but that my dad kind of like supports me. He's been supporting me through the shit I've been through in my life. Yeah, well, that's good for you. It's good that you pray. you know, it's funny. There's nothing wrong to be alone. There's nothing wrong to be alone. You know, I'm not a people person. This is the only place. This is the only place I have a. My friend is right here in this computer. This is my friend right here. This computer that I talk to every day. You know, that's one thing you gotta understand is like I don't have to live in your world. That's the problem you gotta. I don't have to live in your world. I don't have to be in your world. I don't have to accept your world. You know, that's a there's a difference between you and me. I don't have to accept your world. I'm happy without. So I like having one friend. So right now I have one friend in Michigan. That and I have a couple friends. I have. It's funny. I do have friends. You know, I have friends in Facebook. People I mean, they keep contact with me. So I do have friends in Facebook. You know, So how do you assume that I am alone? You know, how can you assume that I am alone if I have friends on Facebook? Because I do contact some of them. So I just don't like physical friends. You guys, you stop assuming that I am always alone. Because it's funny. I have people that I can relate to. What I have people that can relate to me. You know, that's what I like. I like people who relate to me. If I can't relate to you, then what's the point of me being your friend? That's the question I have to ask you. What's the point of me being your friend if I can't relate to you? You know? Yeah. What can I just people? It's like this world is so fucking upside down and twisted and backwards. It's like I wake up every fucking day and you guys think you guys have all the answers for everything. That's what I hate about you fuckers out there. You guys are, if this world's so negative and you guys think you have all the answers for anything in this negative world that we live in. So it's like I'm being forced to live in your world. You know, that's like I have a gun in my head every fucking day for a rich asshole for putting a fucking, it's like making him fucking rich. So you guys think you have sympathy? It's funny about you fuckers. You think you have fucking sympathy. You don't in this world. You don't have no sympathy. I mean, you guys give the illusion of sympathy in this world because you guys are nothing but liars. It's my dad sitting in the hospital right now. My dad's sitting in the hospital. Look, he's a retired military guy. My dad's a retired military man. So I'm glad, in some ways, I'm glad that he's being taken care of by the military. I'm glad for him that the military is taking care of him. That's one thing you got to understand is like, yeah, for me, if I had the same problem as my dad, if I had the same problem as my dad, they might as well just fucking put me in a box, and just fucking bury me because I can't afford it. If I compared to me and my dad, there's a difference between me and my dad. You know, that's why you got. That's why I hate this world because you're all nothing but lying piece of shits. You think you have sympathy, you don't. You're nothing but lying piece of shits that has no sympathy, no compassion in this world. That's the real truth about your world. You know, yeah. Being good, I hate that word. Being good. It's funny about you greedy motherfuckers out there that says you try to be good because it's all related to money. I hate that word being good, you know, because there's no such thing as a good person in this world, because everybody's always looking for somebody's weakness, tearing somebody's down, finding some kind of fault in a person. This is your world. This is what your world is made of. I'm being honest with you. You know, I'm sick of you fuckers who assume that you think you know me. I'm sick of you fuckers who think you have all the answers. I'm sick of you fuckers who think. I'm sick of you greedy gold diggers who think you have all the answers. My main focus on you greedy gold diggers, who believe that they have all the answers for everything, but they don't. You know, they can't take care of anyone in this world. So yeah, I like being alone. You know, I'd rather die alone. In a strange way, I'd rather die alone than live than have. That's my choice. I choose that. You know, because I know how. It's like I'm not gonna commit suicide. I ain't that dumb. I am not that stupid. I ain't gonna commit suicide. I said I'm gonna do my time in prison. That's what I said. I'm going to do my time in this prison planet. That's it. and I'm gonna do my job until there's nothing, till every bone is broken in my fucking everything. Part of me is broken for some rich asshole. So that's what I'm gonna do, you know, because I have a gun in my head. Because I have to work. I have to find a, you know, everybody tells me I need to go find a better job so I can make another rich asshole rich. So yeah, you know, you guys, I'm sick and tired of vampires, you know, because that's what you fucking are. You're all vampires. It's like, yeah, it's funny. I got my taxes from my motorcycle. You know, I got my taxes from my motorcycle, and you guys have sympathy. You know, I got my bill payments from my motorcycle. You guys have sympathy. Come on, you think that's sympathy? You know, it's so fucking backwards on how you fuckers think in here. You know, you think me paying this mortgage, you have sympathy for me paying this mortgage? Only thing when I paid this mortgage is you guys, your eyes are like this, wide open. Oh shit, yes. You know? You have sympathy? You don't. You don't have no sympathy in this world. You have no sympathy. You don't have no compassion in this world. And that's us. That's being brutally honest with you. You know, I'm being brutally honest, whether you like it or not. Like I said, whether you like it or not, you know, do you believe you're good? You know, is this good? Making payments. You know, me paying my phone here. See, making payments on my motorcycle, making my mortgage payment. This is my mortgage payment. This is my mortgage payment right here. You think you want to be good? You think you think you're doing good doing this, you know? This is my mortgage right here. My fucking mortgage right here, right in my hands. And you guys call that good? So you're gonna pray for me that it's like, yeah, you're gonna pray for me so I can last through all the mortgage payments, you know? So what kind of sick fuck are you? You know? What kind of sick fucking world is this? Do you really have sympathy? That's the question I have to ask you. Do you really have compassion? Because this is not compassion right here. You know? Well, all I can say is thank you. You know, I can say thank you, Game Park. You know, for praying for my dad. You know, all I can say is thank you. You know, but you know, I'm I'm a realist. You know, I am a realist. That's what I am. You know, I'm a realist. You know, it's like everywhere I go, it's depressing. You know, it's fucking depressing to live in this world, you know? Because how can I be happy in a world where somebody's collecting off of me, you know? How can I be happy in a world where somebody's collecting off of me? You know, I think a motorcycle is going to make me happy, just having a motorcycle. Yeah, it's great to ride a motorcycle. But it's like, I don't know. I think complete freedom is what I want. You know, I want complete freedom. You know, but I don't know what, you know, if I become so free, then I don't even know what to do with myself. That's a question I ask myself. What happens if you want to become completely free? What would you do with yourself? You know, first thing I would do is relax. You know, relax. In America, we don't know what relaxation is. You know, in America, we don't know what relaxation is. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to enjoy my life and relax because all my life I've been working my ass off. You know, I've been working my ass off. I work hard. You don't understand how hard I work. you know. Now it's like I'm getting ready to become 50. Next year I'll be 50 next year. And you tell me 50 hard work, fucking since 1995 working hard nonstop for these greedy gold digging motherfuckers every fucking day. And you tell me, and most of my life has been taken from me, you know? It's like my life has been stolen from these greedy gold diggers. That's the honest truth. My life has been stolen by the greedy gold diggers because this is not my purpose in life. I can tell you right now, this is not my purpose in life because I'm aware that it's not my purpose in life. You know, everybody else have their certain purpose according to the greedy gold digging ways of life. But I'm not for the greedy gold digging ways of life. There's a difference between the greedy gold diggers and me. I am not for them. Because they have stolen my life. Just like all the other lies I have been stolen from me. All my other lies are the same way. Tortured, torn apart. If you don't want to believe me, I don't give a fuck because I can see it. See my former lies, whether you like it or not. There's no such thing as one life in this world. I can tell you there is no such thing as one life. Because I see the blood of my other lives. Seems like they follow me in my other lives. I know what it feels like. It's funny. I know what it feels like to be an animal. I do know what it feels like to be an animal because I've been one. You know, being hunted. You want to understand? To be hunted by a humanoid who does it for sport. You know, kill you while you're alive. I've seen some of my lives. I've been tortured alive. Yeah, I had some good lives. I can admit I had some good lives. But most of the lives that I had all been tortured by people who I speak out against. Somehow my life purpose is to speak out against everything in this world. I realize that my life purpose is to speak against anything that doesn't conform to the balance of this world. You know, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do in this world. Bring back balance. Bring back balance to an unbalanced world. You know, but it's like I know this world is unbalanced because I can feel it. I can feel the unbalance everywhere. Everybody around me is unbalanced because they all have to pay. When you have to pay, there is no balance in the world when you have to pay. You know, when you take for profit, there is no balance on the world. You know, it's like I said, when I wake up, I hate waking up every day because I'm always angry when I wake up every fucking day. I can't believe I live in this shithole. These fucking shithole greedy gold diggers. I can't believe I live amongst these sick motherfuckers on this world. You know? I can't believe that I live in this on a sick fucking greedy ass world that doesn't fulfill my life purpose. You know? Only life purpose I'm fulfilling is the rich asshole's life purpose. So basically it overruns my life purpose. So only way I can overrun the rich asshole who overruns my life purpose is to speak out against them. Do you see where I'm coming from? Do you see where I'm coming from? My life is not, like I said, my life is not mine. My life is not mine. I'm a slave to greed. I'm a slave to greed. I'm a slave to the rich assholes who took over my life, you know? So my life is not mine. You know, I'm not really free. You know, because everyone around me wants to control me. Everyone around me, all these fucking people, all these fucking people, they all want to control me. That's all they want to do. They all want to control me and tell me how I should live my life. You know? And you guys say that's good. You call that good. You know? You call that good. You call that good. I just have to question your goodness. Yeah, here's something I have to tell you. I have to question your goodness because goodness and greed doesn't mix. You know, greed and goodness doesn't mix in this world. You know, if you stole my life, you know, if you greedy gold digger stole my life, therefore you're not good. Therefore, you are not good if you stole my life, because my life belongs to the fucking bank. My life belongs to the government. My life belongs to the almighty green dollar. That's my life right there. That's the real hardcore brutal truth. And I'm being nice. I'm not yelling. I'm not arguing. I'm being nice and I'm telling you like it is. Like I said, I tell it like it is, you know. And it's funny, nobody has the balls. No one has the balls to tell it like it is on this world. You know, no one has the balls to tell it like it is on this world. No one has the balls to stand up to the greedy gold diggers. You know? Only person that has more balls is fucking Ilona. Even though she's autistic. She has more balls to stand up against the Illuminati, the dark state, you know? The pedophiles, you know? Ilona has more balls than any one of you fucking trolls out there. You know, Ilona has more. You know, Ilona has more balls than anybody else in this world to stand up for herself. You know, it's like I have nothing bad to say about Ilona. You know, just me and her are just completely different. That's all. Me and her are completely different. She has her own particular direction on her own self, and I have my own my own particular direction because I'm very finicky on where my path goes. You know, so yeah, I'm not here to say bad things about Ilona. I just want to say, yeah, Ilona has lots of balls to stand up against the ones who fucking use her. You know, she could stand up to a troll. You know, she can break down a troll and she tells me, yes, I mean, she shows me a lot of stuff. You know, only problem with me is I can't comprehend stuff. You know, I'm not a reader. You know, I can't. It's like I can't comprehend. I can't absorb things in my head because I get bored too easily. I get bored too easily. I get way bored too easily. You know. Yeah. So yeah, now it's like I don't know. Now it's like I don't know. I'm just waiting for my dad to see if he's getting out of the hospital. You know, I'm waiting for him till he gets out of the fucking hospital. If he's hopefully everything's okay with him. So that's what's going on right now. You know, I do. You know, family is a big thing for me. You know, family is a big thing for me. You know. You know, but people have to be more big, should be a priority. I think people should be more important than fucking greed. People should be more important than fucking greed. You know, it's the opposite in this world. If you don't care about your people, then people won't care about you. You know, in a greedy gold digging world, people don't care about each other. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my dad. That's all I'm doing. I'm just waiting for my dad. You know, hopefully he'll be out of hospital on Monday. So it's just 2 days. I think he went through surgery. I think he went to surgery. So I'm not alone. I have friends on Facebook. I have some friends in my chat room. If I have moderators, I do have friends, you know. But if I have moderators in here, I do have friends. So I'm not technically alone, Do you think I'm alone? I'm not. All my friends are all far apart. They're all in different states. They're all in different countries. That's what they are. They're all in different states and different countries, which I like. Sometimes I like to have complete peace and quiet. You hear this? You hear this? Nothing. It's quiet. I like that because I always hear a truck. I always hear a truck. I drive my truck and I hear it every fucking day. And this is nice and peace and quiet. And I just go upstairs, lay down, and be a fucking fat slob. A fat blob. That's what I do. I like to just fucking relax. You know, relax. Sick of doing things. Hey, I'm gonna go watch a movie today. I'm gonna go watch The Phoenix. That Phoenix movie, the X-Men, The Phoenix. Because I do like fucking comic book movies. You know, I don't know when the next one's gonna start. I might see a late night movie or something. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm gonna ride my motorcycle and go watch a fucking movie. You know. Today I hadn't rode my motorcycle like over a week. I didn't put my gear on either. Just wore a sweatshirt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Phoenix because I seen one part where the Phoenix and what's his name, Magneto recorded the Phoenix, recruited the Phoenix, and then Wolverine killed her at the end. And now they remade a new movie, and I heard it was kind of corny. I heard it was kind of sloppy the way they made it, but I'm gonna see it anyways. Because sometimes when you watch movies, they do give you a little hint what's going on our world. Because that's what they do when you watch these movies, especially when you watch the Avenger Endgame. It gives you a hint. Because they do it right in front of your face every day when you watch movies and medias. Just like Stargate. Stargate is a real thing. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the Phoenix. Yeah, I went out. It's funny. I went out and ate sushi. I had some sushi today. I had to debate whether to eat Mexican or sushi. You know, Mexican or sushi. I was gonna eat some Vietnamese, but I didn't feel like eating Vietnamese. I try not to eat American. That's how I am. I try not to eat American because it's so blah, so plain. Only thing I like about American is the barbecue. Since I'm a meat eater, I am a meat eater. So only thing Americans I like is the barbecue. You know. You know, it's funny. I like talking. I can talk for hours. I could talk for hours. Today is just 35 minutes. You know. Sometimes I talk so much I don't even realize how long I've been talking. And I look up and say, "Whoa, fuck, an hour." You know. What's wrong with talking? You know, it's the best. You know, to me, talking kind of like takes everything out on you. You know, talking just takes everything out on, and then when you expose yourself, it's like it's all gone. You know, that's the whole reason why I like doing live videos, because once I'm done talking, it's gone. Everything about my madness, everything about me just goes. That's it. You know. You know, everything it feels good just to take it all out. You know, take all that rage. You know, something you got to take all that rage that take everything that's inside you. You know, you take everything that's inside you that you held up for a long time, and then just let it go, come out. You know, let it come out. That's what I do. That's what I like. I don't want to hold it in anymore. You know, I do not want to hold it in. I just wanted to let it come out, tell you what I believe in. If you don't agree with me, it's your opinion. I mean, you have your choice. I agree and I can disagree. You can agree and disagree with me. It doesn't matter. You know, and because this is my perspective. If you don't like it, that's why I say go find another person that can relate to your perspective. You know, I like people who can relate to me. You know, relate to what I go through, relate to what I believe in. I do believe, like I said, I believe in UFOs. I believe in Bigfoots. I believe in, and it's like I'm being contacted by a fucking alien, which, I was fascinated because I knew I was, some part of me feels like I've been abducted. Some part of me I've been abducted and I'm not even aware that I've been abducted, you know? And all of a sudden, I feel like I was. It's funny. I saw this image in my head. I was on a seat, and I feel like they're putting these information in my head. It's like I'm sitting on here, and I see this beam of lights going into my head. And all of a sudden I just fucking all of a sudden I just every time I look at something, something goes in my fucking head, which is weird. I don't know how to explain how I see through this world. When I open my eyes and see through this world, it's like I feel like there was a machine. It was. You know what? I see like a silver gray chair, and I see like a white light hitting my head. You know, which is weird. A white light hitting my head, laying back in the chair. I see all these aliens all around me. It's like they're giving me information. But I'm locked up. I'm trying to unlock what's inside me because I feel that I am locked up inside. You know, and I'm pushing myself way hard to unlock this thing inside me, and I see the glimpse. I do see the glimpse of it in my perspective and how I see things. The imagination. My imagination. You always say, "Oh, I'm imagining things," but your imagination is not what you think it is. When you say you're imagining what you see. Your imagination is not what it thinks it is. It's like for me, it's kind of where I have J. Essex in my head. I have Jay Essex in my head looking at me every fucking day. Every fucking day I see him in my head. I can see him clear as day. That's one thing that's so weird about it. It's like I can see him clear as day in his overalls. Just sitting there quietly watching me. It's like he's watching me transform into something, you know. It's like I see this big dragon in the space. I see this big dragon in space going through like a cloud and doing it like a twist motion, twist motion upwards, looking down at the planet with its eyes, looking at the planet with its eyes, because that's how big the dragon is, the green dragon, you know, swallowing it up, swallowing the planet up. I don't know. That's my imagination. That's my imagination. What I see. It's not a physical dragon. It's not a physical dragon. It's more of an energetic dragon. It's really big. It gave itself that. It gave itself that form. You know, the eye is like twice the size of a fucking Saturn. The biggest planet, Jupiter. The eye is bigger than Jupiter. Bigger than the fucking solar system. Staring down the dragon, looking at the solar system, going through through a white light cloud, you know. The dragon is me. I know it's me. But it's like it's been hitting away from me, and I'm trying to figure out why. How come that I can see this shit? Then I see other dragons. It's not just one, there's more. Smaller versions. They can grow in different sizes. They can be bigger than anything else, or they can be smaller than anything else. Size. Looks like I'm squeezed inside this little body. It's crazy. I mean, you guys will look at me like I'm fucking crazy. My dad is in the hospital, Ryan. My dad's in the hospital. That's why it's a crappy day. On Father's Day, huh? Yeah. It's on Father's Day. Isn't that kind of weird that my dad's in the hospital on Father's Day? Yeah, he collapsed. He collapsed he collapsed twice. I found out. My mom told me the first collapse was in the bedroom, and then he kind of like some things happen to him, and then when my nephew picked him up, he collapsed going towards the car too. So and then all of a sudden he lost his memory. So it's like this must be some kind of infection. What I know. Thank you. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. All I can say, you know. Yeah, right now I'm just I'll have to wait on Monday. I have to wait on Monday. So see if he's out of the hospital. Next weekend I'll see my dad. I'm gonna go see my parents next weekend. You know. See how my dad's holding up. So yeah, that's all I can do right now. My parents are like 85 years old. My parents are in between. My dad's 83 and my mom's like my mom's like 85. You know, my parents are like in the 80s right now. My mom's healthy as a. My mom is healthy. I mean, she's she's a stubborn. My mom's a stubborn, typical stubborn Vietnamese woman. Yeah, she always work hard and everything. My mom's a housewife, which is like, but she's the hardest working mom that I ever had. My dad is like, I don't know, my dad is, he's a military man. My dad's a military man, you know. It's kind of weird. It's funny. It's kind of weird when you see your parents are so old now. It's weird to see your parents that are so old, you know. It's like you're not. It's like you still think of them as your young parents, which is weird, really strange, you know. My parents, it's funny. My parents supported me through a lot of shit I've been through. You know, my parents supported me through a lot of shit I've been through, my ups and downs. You know, I had a lot of downs, and without my parents, I wouldn't be here. I would be if I didn't have my parents, I wouldn't have this house. You know, my brothers didn't like me living in a trailer. Oops, sorry. My brother didn't like me living in the trailer. And in some strange way, I miss living in the trailer. It's weird, that your parents are now old. It's weird that your parents are now old. It's a weird feeling. And then, when they leave, that's the part I don't know, especially for my mom when she leaves. It's like I have to thank her. I have to thank my mom, for the support she's been giving to me, and my dad. I have to say it for my dad too. My dad supported me a lot, except for my transitioning. Except for the transition. My dad's a Republican, so is my mom. My mom and dad are Republicans. You know. So yeah, it's weird. And I'm the opposite of my mom. I'm the opposite of my parents. Oh my God. I'm the opposite of my parents. Oh man. Yep. It's a crappy day. Have anybody seen the Phoenix, the Phoenix movie yet? Yeah. I'm gonna go see it today. The Phoenix. I have to figure. I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna see a late movie. Yeah. Today is kind of blah. It's weird being a blah day. There's nothing wrong about being alone. That's all I can say. Okay, I think I'm gonna go chill out for a while. You guys have a nice day. Have a great day, everybody. I'm not yelling you. You know, yeah, just have a great day today. Goodbye.